to specify how the matter inside the ship is going on. I can specify that in this way. For example, you can see this line of the tank going on, and when it's in this point, it's getting back to the first point. This is one line of time. We call it binary line of time. In this way, in which the time is traveling, going on and getting back, it happens a lot of different things inside the ships, and inside your own body is occurring the same way. But despite all of that, the time is getting down, lowering constantly in another vibration, depending or not of this point of light that you can see here. This point of light you can see here is a point of power. This kind of point of power is dependent of the sun, of the power of the sun, the binary sun. I'm not explaining a simple way in traveling on time inside the ship. I'm explaining the way in another concept out of the binary concept. Then this point of power here is emerging and exploding each time in which the proper line of the time is going and getting back, going and getting back. It happens that in parallelism with the point of power and the line of time, in this side is another line of time, which is climbing and exploding in some kind of vacuum of the energy and vacuum of the matter. Then it happens that all these movements of energies are occurring or are happening evenly in the mind and in the body. Se puede explicar el transporte temporal dentro de un espacio-tiempo específico que en la propia nave uno aprende a conocer. Y yo muestro, por ejemplo, esto como un panel ejemplificador de cómo son las cosas, por ejemplo, en la nave cuando uno viaja a través del tiempo y a través de la mente y la distancia. Uno viaja, por decirlo de algún modo, detrás de las pantallas columnas. Esta, por ejemplo, es una pantalla columna que es muy común dentro de ciertos tipos de naves que son naves plasmáticas, en la cual uno va constantemente dibujando todos los movimientos que yo estoy haciendo acá, que son aspectos energéticos, pero que se debe ir haciendo constantemente dentro de la nave, en la cual se van manejando distintos niveles de energía, en este caso, que al solo toque manejan la dimensión y la vibración temporal, haciendo que uno pueda constantemente estar esquivando distintos niveles de tiempo, porque los cruces temporales forman paradojas temporales que hacen que uno constantemente se encuentre esquivando, para así decirlo, la propia materia temporal y la materia temporal de la propia nave. Con el panel uno está en cierta manera protegido y protegiendo a todo el medio ambiente que la nave va abarcando en su paso y en su dimensión. El panel uno tiene que llevarlo constantemente, generalmente de un lugar a otro dentro de la nave, porque ocurre que muchos hermanos a uno le preguntan constantemente qué es lo que está haciendo en la nave. Entonces uno le dice, mediante el manejo del panel, uno le dice más o menos qué es lo que está haciendo y qué ubicación es la que uno tiene dentro de cierto radio temporal. Y entonces los hermanos ya obran en el transporte que corresponde hacia donde uno esté yendo en este viaje temporal. A veces, para hacer el viaje dentro de uno mismo, también es necesario viajar con las placas estas o con este nivel de paneles temporales. you can see, continuing with the explanation, with the movements of the panels of the keyboards inside the ship, which I am now teaching how to handle in this kind of ships. I can say that the kind of ships is in proportion to the level of your mind, inside the power of the information of this keyboard, which is now in the ship as tricore keyboard, remember, tricore keyboard. When you are in front of the tricore keyboard, possibly happen different things. For example, when you push this, it's happening that inside it's opening an information. You catch it, take this information and put it on your mind. Specify the times and this occurring in this part of the dimension that is emerging another kind of energy. For example, point 8. From point 8 you go to point 4, point 4 to point 3 in binary terms of the term. Then you handle this in this movement to up, the down, specifying different points. For example, when you point out 0, it's happening that exploding in the side any kind of matter that is affecting the air. Point out this and it's opening your mind inside the ships and you are able to climb up another time. Then you point out here, you are acquire and you are knowing this kind of keyboard in order to emerge to your own time when you are getting back to your own time in this kind of time traveling. But it's not all depending on this keyboard, the way of going on travel time. You can handle in this, for example, in one way is same history of all the time, the history of the earth, powers inside your own brain or unknown power, of course, on your body. For example, you are always handling this kind of keyboard in their ships, and you need to know the handling of these keyboards for about millions of years. Only you studying the most you can, the codes, binary, trinary, and extraterrestrial codes, and another kind of codes, you can learn to handle the panel or you can handle the keyboard. And when you learn to handle the keyboard, you will be able to be, for example, 1 year in 1 minute and 1 million times inside the ship, and you will be accepted by the elders in order to be able to be with them in order to go and to travel on time inside the matter. This is simple to me, but it's not too simple to others which are not used to do. Despite you have a lot of knowledge in quantum physics or whatever you know in the earth knowing, in what or in earth knowing, it is nothing in order to know this kind of keyboard inside the ship.